Hi guys, my name is Millbeeful and this is my introduction to Surgeon Simulator 2013. Now, this is a game made by Bosa Studios, who are a London-based team. Now, this game was originally a Game Jam prototype created for the Global Game Jam competition in 48 hours back in January. This is now the revamped, pumped up version by the same name, and they gave themselves 48 days instead of 48 hours to create it. Basically, what it is, it's a full game based on the hit internet sensation that came before. It features brand new operations, for example, double kidney transplant and brain transplant. And it's got new difficulty levels that come in the form of new areas where you have to perform the surgeries. For example, an ambulance where the ambulance is driving around, turning corners, and your instruments are flying all over the place and the doors are opening. It's got loads of little Easter eggs to discover, and they rechanged the soundtrack from what used to be, I think it was Casualty, the music that played. It was like da-na-na-na-na. I think that was what it used to be, and then they've changed it all now. It's all pumped up and there's lots of different tunes. It's currently available on Steam. The average price is about £7 over here. It's on sale right now, but I think by the time this comes out, it won't be on sale. So you're sorry you missed out on that one. If you want to know more about the game, head on over to surgeonsimulator2013.com. The link will be below. There you can find links to buying the game on Steam. You can buy the music for the game. You can read the developers' blogs. And also, you can get a hold of the Game Jam prototype, which sort of acts as like a demo basically for the full game, because it's the one level that's in the prototype is quite similar to what you can experience for the rest of the game. So, if you like the way it looks, I suggest you watch it. I'm not going to be playing myself. I'm going to hand it over to a trained medical professional. His name is Dr. Brraagghh, and he will be leading you through the medical procedures and all the proper terminology as you play. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you inside the game. Goodbye.
Hello everybody, welcome to the medical teacher school with me, Dr. Brraagghh. Now, Dr. Brraagghh, now, my role in this is to teach you out there, that's right, you, how to become a doctor. Now, I'm gonna answer my phone here. Hang on a minute. Here we go. Oh, that's okay. It's probably my wife anyway. I don't really like to talk to her. I'm going to put that away so I don't have to talk to her anymore. But I'm just going to clean my desk, because I find that a good clean desk really helps the soul when they're doing the surgery on the people, on all the people out there. There we go. Feeling really great. I do need a pen though. I need to write the pen to tell my assistant, because my assistant is away right now, so I need to. Can you please? No, hang on. Please don't tell my wife the number of the hospital, because I don't want to talk to her when I am working. I can't seem to write right now. One moment, please. Oh, it's okay. As you can see in the medical training hospital, we have all the special things. We have the control to have them take control of the hand, all the special hand control and jargons. Now I'm just going to type in my password and onto my computer, take out the disk here because I don't need this, and type it in and do this. Now this would have called all be done by my assistant normally, but she's not here, so I seem to have broken. It's okay. Anyway, so today I'll be in segment for the heart transplant on the Bob. So here we go. I'm gonna teach you how to perform the heart transplant, also known as to take the heart out and to put the heart in. And that's the medical term, but I'm gonna keep to the heart transplant because I know that sometimes the people they don't understand what I'm saying. So here we go. That's the heart transplant. Now the first thing you do when you go to the heart transplant is you take the cloth and you move the cloth from the person. Now the other thing you should check is to make sure that the person you are operating on is actually asleep. Because I have woken up amount of people while doing the operation in the park. So now I just give you a slap on the head, just say, hey, all work, sir? And they usually hear say nothing. Sometimes they'll be like, hell yeah, I'm still awake. That's when you need to worry. But normally you could just play with them. You know, you can give them the finger. I like to do that. If I could control my hands, I would be giving him the finger right now. If I could just control my hands. There we go. Give him the finger, because that's how I feel about patients these days. Now, but the part what other way you could take care of this? You could go for the. I'm teaching you now the drill is the medical term now. The hole. Now the hole you could use this to just drill out the rib cage, and they work quite well. Especially when I find this most useful for when I'm using the screws on the wall. But I also find that you could use it inside of a medical facility. Also, as you can see, you could just drill in the insides. Just be careful not to get it wedged, because I've done that before. Now you could just put that to the side, of course, and that'd be fine there. Now you also have the saw. You can cut open the rib cage, and that works quite well too. Now, if you're worried about the patient losing the blood, because he then tends to bleed a lot, what you want to do is you want to get this needle. It's a special drug, and now you stab the patient in the face. You see, you just give him the hole in the face. Now to give him the needle on the foot, and then he feels way better. So it just heals him right up. Now you have many different choices. You could give him the. Now, like I said, I don't know where the drill comes, but the saw is a good choice. Better for when you're chopping the wood, but you could just get the saw right in there. Give it a chop, and then all things work out together. Now, personally, I like to be using this thing right here. I call this the chopper saw. Use this to remove some of the ribs. Now, I find that this works quite well on the inside of the person. Just need to be a bit careful for doing this. Now, the personal favorite of myself and many other doctors out there is the Bahama. Now I just stabbed the patient in the face. That card he learned a lot better, so I make him feel a lot better. Now this here is the Bahama. Now the Bahama is the medical term for the hammer. The Bahama, the hammer. Now the Bahama you can use to smash on the ribs, and it will pop out the rib. Work quite well. I try not to smack him in the face. So you could just use this, and it tends to work pretty well on the ribs. It's better for when it's in one piece and smack the ribs, into pieces. So here we go. We're just trying to fix the man. Now you might say, doctor, but would the hammer hurt the inside of the human being? No. The Bahama could be dangerous, but when you try to use the Bahama on a human being, you see that the human beings have built up a resilience to the Bahama over years and years. So the insides of the human being are actually really hard, and the Bahama is not affected to them. And you could trust me on that, because I'm a doctor. Now, because I know that. Now I'm going to take the saw, if I can have this, and just do the procedural medical cuttings on the insides and the outsides of the human being. Now I'll be very careful here. Just cut off this piece of rib here, and then this bit by here. There we go. And now that bit by here. Just to... Oh! Now I don't want to be getting it inside, because that tend to make a bit of a mess right there. Don't worry about it though, we can just stab him in the fog, yeah? There we go. So, just give me pattern. There we go. That's feeling good. So they love the drug. Now you just drug up him, that's fine. Now I think we're done okay. We need to remove... we do have still a little bit of loose rib right there. Now don't worry about the loose piece of rib on the body, because the people actually like that. I heard someone say, "Hey doctor, can you please leave the ribs all around my body, because I like having loose ribs. It means that I can suck on my own penis." And I've actually had multiple people come in for procedures where I removed their ribs. So I believe the people actually don't like their ribs, so they can suck on their wieners. For the ladies, they can suck on the lady wieners, because that's what it's called. The medical term for the woman's penis is the wieners. Now I just remove the rib bar here. Here we go. Now, this is important. You take out the lung. Now, you might be thinking, doctor, don't he need these to breathe? Well, no, not really. Because, see, the human, they have 5 lungs. Now, the other 2 lungs are hidden inside of the scrotum, and the people call them balls. But they're actually called the penis lungs, and they can breathe for you. So now that I like to do for the people when I'm a very calm person, so I like to do as I like to give the people their lung to cuddle with, because it's like a cuddly bear and total bear. It's kind of cuddly and squidgy, like a cuddly bear. And remind them of being a card. So sometimes when they wake up, they say, "Doctor, I'm really glad that you gave me my lung to cuddle on." So there we go. He just cuddle up with his lung right there. There we go. Oh, he doesn't really want that, but I'm trying. There we go. I just want to give him his lung because he'll be real upset if I don't give him a lung. There we go. This should be about now. Now, what you see inside of here, we had the pinkish straw thing, which looks kind of like a crazy little knock, but that's okay. It's kind of like it looks a bit like someone got ate the other day, but it is okay. So what you need to do is you take it to saw, you take it a nice, you tie the nice scarper, and the scarper is a very sharp part, man. So now you take the scarper and you do a careful slice on the top, and you see there, and then you take another, and you be careful not to be stabbing him. Now, something I like to do to check on the sharpness of the knife is to stab the patient in the side repeatedly, just to check that, the knife is sharp. Once you know that the knife is sharp, then you can continue with the procedure. Now, you want to be real careful to stab it here. There we go. And that means that you have successfully gotten rid of the pink majigger. Now that is the medical term for this piece of intestine stuff. It's called the pink majigger. A lot of people call it the intestine, but that's not the true medical term. The medical term is the pink majigger. Now, if I could just grab the pink majigger, I could show you. Let's just remove that piece of rib right there. And we got. I just realized there's an inside here that we didn't even notice. I don't know what this is for. It looked to me like a slug. So I think it don't belong in the human body. So I'd say, goodbye, slug. We don't want you in the human body. It's too close. It could crawl. So I believe these are actually alive and could crawl back inside of the human. So I say, goodbye. We don't need the slug inside of the human body. So I can't seem to get the strange pink majigger out of the human body. So I think I'll just leave it in there. And it's probably okay. Now, what we need to do next is we need to remove the heart. Now this is very careful part of the procedure. So what you should use is probably you should use the soap. We're going to use the scalpel for this. Now, we would take the scalpel by here. And if I could just show you how to... There we go. Now what we need to do by heart is you need to take the scalpel and stab the man in really carefully inside the little tubulars. Now these are called tubulars. They're kind of like plumbing, but inside of your body. And they carry all of the poop inside of your heart, which takes the poop outside your body. So there we go. Now that you heard the heart by here, this is one heart. This is a purple heart. Now the purple heart is special because the purple heart lets you have magical power. Now some people think a purple heart is bad, but I know better because I'm a time professional, and I know that the purple heart is actually good. So I'm going to do this guy a favor. I'm going to give him 2 hearts. You can have one purple heart, and you can also have a red heart inside of him right there. And there you go. Now he has 2 hearts, and now he's a better person for it. And that makes him a true human. And when he wakes up, he'll thank me for having the 2 hearts and the ribs and no ribcage, because he'll be able to have the 2 hearts, do the magical power with the fire, the fingers, and be able to suck his own pee-pee. And he had the lungs in the bars, that his bar lungs, and he's going to be a great person for it. So I feel like I've really done a guy's service. So I'm going to type that, I'm going to write that down on my notepad, so you can see that my assistant, who only appears when I'm not her, has come and cleaned my desk for me. So there we go. I'm just gonna write down. Today I saved a person and gave him the magical power of the fire from the... the phone. Now I have a problem with the phone is that often I try and pick it up and... There we go.
Oh, Nigel, was that you I saw down in the High Street the other night, wearing a green surgical gown covered in blood and a mask? Oh, there's something to be said for a fashion statement, but it's not Halloween yet, mate.
So there we go. That was a friend of mine. He's a very friend of mine. Now, you could say I don't need the phone no more. Now I just put the phone back on the ringer here. No. I don't really like the phone. It's okay. Now I'll just do my... I would like a drink. And... Now I have a number here of a lady, and she called Trish. Now, I don't know who the lady is, But I think I met her on a night out, so I'm not going to work good. So, thank you for joining me on my first day, or the first day of my new medical training. I'm going to just sit here and look like I'm busy, so nobody asks me to do anything else. So thanks for coming by, and till next time, I'll show you how to be doing the double kidney transplant on the human being, and we'll get that done real soon. So, until then, I thank you very much. I've been Dr. Farrer, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Bye.